Yeah. Before the cradle, there was a covenant. Before the cross, there was a promise. Redemption was written before time. Yeah. Back in the garden when the silence got torn, when innocence shattered and the curse was born. Serpent in the dust with deception in his tone. Humanity felt distance from the throne, but right in the ruin, before hope was lost, God spoke victory through the cost. I will put enmity between you and the woman, between your offspring and hers. The warning revealed, he will crush your head and you will strike his heel. That's Genesis 3:15. Redemption concealed, bruised, healed, bleeding, but the serpent dethroned. Mercy declared while judgment was shown. From fig leaves fell in the sacrifice flame, every altar whispered his name. Abraham staring at impossible skies, promise reflected in faithful eyes. Isaac with wood on his back that day, foreshadow of a son who would carry the weight. Passover blood on the doorpost frame, death passed over at the sight of the stain. History wasn't random, it followed the thread. All roads pointed to the sea. God said he was spoken before the stars were hung, promised in the silence before time begun. From a manger cry to a victory shout, he came to say, no doubt. Every prophet pointed, every page proclaimed, through fire and exile they carried his name. From the fall to the cross to the stone rolled away, the Savior was coming, he made a way. Centuries passed, but the vision stayed clear. Through captive chains and empire fear, Isaiah stepped forward, scroll in his hand, painting the future of God's rescue plan. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will conceive and bear a son divine, and shall call his name Emmanuel. That's book of Isaiah 7:14. God with us dwell. Not just a child, not just a king, but a suffering servant who feel death's sting. He was pierced for our transgressions, crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. Isaiah 53:5, the cross revealed. David cried words he could barely explain. Yet sketched the crucifixion scene in his pain. They pierced my hands and my feet, they divide my garments and cast light. Psalms 22, prophecy written in thought, different centuries, same design. Scarlet thread through every line, not coincidence, not myth we told, but heaven's blueprint. Centuries old, he was spoken before the stars were hung, promised in the silence before time begun. From a manger cry to a victory shout, he came to say, no doubt. Every prophet pointed, every page proclaimed, through fire and exile they carried his name. From the fall to the cross to the stone rolled away, the Savior was coming, he made a way. Yeah, and silence broke in the Bethlehem night. Heaven split open with angelic light. No royal palace, just a manger bed, but the word took flesh like the prophet said. Emmanuel, God stepped near, glory wrapped in humility here. He healed the blind, made lepers clean, commanded storms with authority unseen. Walked dusty roads with eternal breath, spoke life to tombs and conquered death. Dirty silver pieces in betrayal's hand, donkey ride through palm tree land. Cross on the shoulders, wood harness and back, like Isaac walking that ancient track. Nails through flesh, thorns pressed deep, creation trembled, the earth did weep. Pierced for transgressions, Isaiah's line, garments divided, David's sign. Bruised, healed, bleeding on Calvary's tree, but the serpents had crushed that Golgotha's decree. 3 days buried the grave, thought he won. Stone rolled back at the rise of the sun. Death lost power, darkness removed the tomb, couldn't hold him. He still moves, still breaking chains, still setting free, still writing grace in history, still healing hearts that feel abused, still speaking life. Yeah, he's still moving. From Eden's whisper to the empty grave, the written word confirms he came to say. Prophecy fulfilled, his promise alive, the risen king forever on high. Not just a story that time approves, he reigns right now, still alive in you. Still alive.